to tell you a story from back from when I was in my school days. I'm going to tell you about my love for superheroes. So, as I grew up as a child, like most other children in my world, I grew up reading a lot of comics. And I loved comics. And there was this one particular hero that I fell in love with when I was about in the 6th grade. And this hero's name was the Batman. And I was obsessed with the Batman. I used to go around asking people, did you watch that show? Did you read that comic? And I always wanted to know, what is it that made Batman so incredible? What is it that made him so strong that regardless of how broken that his mind, body or soul or his will was, he always got back up from the well and he fought for what he believed in. How is it that he stood steadfast for a set of values more than he did for his interests, right? And this is a conversation that I always had. And this was 7th grade. It's one of those remarkable moments where you're a 7th grade, 12-year-old kid and you're sitting next to your friend and you're having like this really deep, intense, philosophical conversation about superheroes. And he tells me, Nitin, I figured it out. What is it that makes superheroes? And that is that they're all born out of tragedy. Batman lost his parents when he was a kid. Peter Parker, who was Spider-Man, lost his parents when he was a kid. Iron Man lost his family when he was a kid. Superman lost his whole planet when he was a kid. And that's the idea that I was brought to, that what made superheroes that they were born out of tragedies, that they bared such a remarkable amount of pain when they were such a child, that they grew up with such a powerful will that they could stand up for things that were beyond them. So here I am, huge Batman fan, really mulling over the fact that, damn it, I can never be Batman because my parents are very alive and well. So I sit down at the dining table with my dad and I'm like, Dad, I want to be Batman, but you are here right now. What is this? What do I do about this? And my dad laughs about it and he's like, why don't you go read more? Why don't you go understand more heroes? There are more heroes out there in the world who are not born out of tragedies. And I was really interested in all those heroes. So I came back to one of my friends and having this conversation again, something else comes up. And that is the realization that as much as superheroes, supervillains too are born out of tragedies. Joker was born out of a tragedy. He lost his mother. So did Lex Luthor and all the other supervillains. So what is it that sets these two apart? What is it that makes a superhero and a supervillain a supervillain? That's the question that I wanted to answer as that cocky philosophical guy in the 8th grade, right? So this in the back of my mind, I am now, it's an experience through which I learned the answer to this question, right? So I'm playing cricket in 8th standard in this ground called Alfonso and Andali. Some of you might have heard of it. And I was like, in 8th standard, I was like the cocky don guy in the class. You know that guy who does first batting and first bowling. If you get to do that, then you are like the don there. So if there are like people fighting with each other, like yaar sanda podra, ennella metra sanda podra, like that kind of a kid, right? And like somebody slightly nudges my shoulder, like yaar mele kai vekkara, right? That's the kind of attitude that I had, and I am playing cricket, batting, and one of my friends is standing here, and this was across the wall. Near the wall, adjacent to the wall, there was this huge building, right? On top of this building, there was this other guy. And he was throwing these little stones on this friend of mine who was standing next to me. These stones he'll keep throwing on him just to annoy him. This guy turned back, he'll go back to wicket keeping. And then he kept throwing these little stones on and on and on. And I was getting a little annoyed, and you know, the cocky kid, arrogant kid that I was like, how did this guy do this? He was in the B section, I was in the B section, rivalry was there. So he throws this stone, okay? One stone comes from the top of the building, it comes hurling down. It falls on the floor, slowly rolls across and comes and touches my sandal. I get damn angry. I look at that guy and I give him, he's like 7 stories above me, and I start abusing him with every word that I possibly knew. And the thing is, I was doing it in Tamil, and I did not know what the meanings of these words were. And then I realized, in Tamil, when you abuse, it almost always includes people in their family. And I was standing there abusing, and then I went back to playing cricket, and I was like, I'm sure that they learned a lesson of playing back cricket. And then while after 15 minutes we were planning to leave, I got on the cycle, and like typical South Indian movie fashion, suddenly from somewhere one kick comes. And I fall from 3 yards away from the cycle and I'm dazed. And I stand up and I see that the guy up there is this huge, you know, 8th standard itself, these guys start doing dumbbells and they build up their muscles and they're like huge. And I was like, for the first time in my life, I felt fear, right? So this guy comes walking, he catches my shirt and he's like, "Yaara pattira pesra? Who are you talking about? Do you know my mother was right there next to me when you used all those words?" He catches my shirt, the grip gets tighter and tighter, right? All my cockiness is gone. I'm looking straight into this guy's eyes. And that time, you know this Game of Thrones scene when the dragon comes and this person is standing there and you're like, damn, he's screwed. That was my feeling then. He catches my shoulder and I'm just looking at him. And I'm like, all the religion in me came out and I was like, "Dear Lord, take my soul. Thank you." And I can feel the life out of my body leaving. Right? This is when a friend of mine, right? This guy's name is Sujay. Sujay is 8th standard itself, 6 feet tall, dark and broad shoulders. He comes slowly. He's noticing something else there. Something is going on with a friend of his. He comes slowly and I see this arm traveling beyond my shoulder. It goes and I see the shadow first. This slight sense of hope that comes to my heart. He catches the shirt of the other guy, right? And this guy is catching my shirt. I'm absolutely dazed and afraid. Now Sujay is catching the shirt of this guy. He's like, "Yaar melada kai vekkira?" And he's like, "Ini en amma patti pesra. Idu engukulla irukra prachana." He's like, "Avan en nanban. Avan enna pesna enakku kavala illa. I don't care what he said. Take your hands off him, man." And now this guy is afraid of the big guy, right? And the grip on the shirt slightly loosened. It's not off because that will mean that he's given up. Slightly loosened. And he's like, "Idu enga kuda oru prachana, nee idhula thalayadada. You don't put your nose inside this." And there was a little guy, this guy came with his brother, younger brother, who was also offended. He takes my hand, my friend takes my right hand, he puts it on his shirt, and he's like, "Avanga rendu perukku oru prachana, nee kalambu." Just to show that just because 2 people have a problem doesn't mean a third person will not intervene, right? And then I'm like really confident now. I take off his hand and I'm just standing there, and this guy like, you can see that the guy goes from being extremely aggressive, extremely offensive, to one slight sense of defense, and he's like, "Inda vaati mattum I'm giving you a warning." They're like, poda paathukalam. I have a friend here, right? And he slowly walks away. He takes his phone, threatening to make a call to his other friends. My friend also takes his phone, and then they like, fine. And 2 other guys say like, "Let's not make this a bigger issue," and those guys leave. And then after he left, my friend gave me one fat on my head and he's like, "Why are you getting into these problems? Why do you get into unnecessary disputes?" But that's when I realized something, right? You know that moment when my friend's hand was on that other guy's shirt? That moment, I felt invincible. I felt like I could do anything and still get away with it. I felt like I could be absolutely guilty and still have someone have my back, take a stand for my case, right? And that lesson taught me something. I realized the difference through this story between the Joker and the Batman. That was, as much as Batman messed up, as much as Superman or Peter Parker messed up, they always had someone by their side to be the surrogate parents that the supervillains did not have. So both of them have an impenetrable will, Batman and the Joker. But that which makes them take the stand for the good rather than the evil is Alfred. Because Alfred is here when he doesn't have to, he's not his father, he bestows an unconditional form of love towards this guy who he does not have to take care of, but he chooses to. And that's the kind of unconditional love I realized when I was in the 9th grade that makes you a superhero. So what is it that makes a superhero? Your friends. Thank you.